So, have you heard? Hi, my name is Akosia Safi and this is Teachers on Duty. Now, let's talk about the cancellation or the withdrawal of OWOP, that is our World Our People, from the standard-based curriculum. Seriously, I thought we were going to have this subject or keep this subject for a while, but it looks like NaCCA has a different plan altogether. Within this just 5 years, a whole lot has happened to our standard-based curriculum, and it looks like there is a new development on the way. On the 14th of November, there was a rumor. Do I even say rumor? It looked like a statement coming from NaCCA saying it is going to withdraw the subjects Our World, Our People from the standard-based curriculum. Well, their reasons are quite, understanding, because teachers have felt the same way about OWOP and some other subjects contradicting itself. From sources, a statement from the Office of National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, NaCCA, has revealed that it has withdrawn a subject from the standard-based curriculum. But if it has been withdrawn, why do we still have it in our classrooms? And why do we still have it on our timetable? Management from the council has decided to withdraw the subject Our World, Our People from the standard-based curriculum. NaCCA has done a critical review and comparison of the religious and moral education and the Our World, Our People. A review from NaCCA of both curricula indicates similar substance and focal areas, indicating similarities. Teachers are not surprised because we've been talking about this over and over again. We've been expressing our views on how similar Our World, Our People is to religious and moral. We have certain topics in religious and moral that is equally the same as some strands and substrands in Our World, Our People. Again, the management said it has received feedback from teachers expressing similar observations made by the council. It is hoped that the action will help enrich the standard-based curriculum Ghana has adopted and enable learners' understanding of the curriculum, since facilitators will now be able to focus on the individual strands as captured in the religious and moral education. From the statements, I feel like there are a lot of gray areas in this whole cancellation. First of all, why did it take about 4 years for it to be reviewed? Does it mean that the curriculum of OWOP was not properly reviewed before it was brought into, before it was introduced in 2019? And does it also mean that they did not take into consideration how similar RME is going to be with OWOP before they introduce both subjects into the into our Ghanaian schools? The funny thing is that OWOP does not only have similarities with RME, but it also has some similarities with history and science. There are some strands and substrands in science that appears in OWOP, and there are some substrands also in history that appears in OWOP. So they reviewing just RME and OWOP, I feel the whole of science and history should also be reviewed again for proper analysis on this issue. And why does it have to take 4 years for you to come to this conclusion when students have actually bought textbooks? Publishers have published so many textbooks on OWOP, only to come out to say that you have just reviewed it and realized that it has similarities with RME. Well, it's quite unfortunate because parents have actually bought books for their awards this academic year. And I actually saw somewhere that the effects of the withdrawal is going to take place from this academic year. I don't know for a fact if it's actually this academic year or next academic year, because we have already started this academic year. So if it's going to be take effect this year, we shouldn't have even taught any strand, or we shouldn't have even introduced OWOP in our subjects and scheme of learning this term. Citizenship education was doing so well. Teachers loved teaching that subject, and students also loved learning that subject. So I don't know why it was taken out, only for it to be replaced with OWOP, then for OWOP to be withdrawn as well. Like, what is going on? What are you doing to us? Just imagine the heartbreaks of parents and stakeholders to realize that the books that they have invested in just the beginning of this term, it's no more going to be in use. Like, that is a whole lot. So my question is, now that they have taken and withdrawn OWOP from the standard based curriculum, does it mean that they are going to replace it with a new subject? Do you think the cancellation of OWOP from our standard based curriculum is a good thing, or do you think otherwise? Let me know in the comment section down below.